안녕하세요. That means hello formally in Korean. You know, I got to do my K-drama stuff. My
Yeah.
name is Kristen, aka Blerd Sunbae, and I am here yet again with an amazing group of guys. It is MCM today, but not in the typical way that you would think. It is the Men's Creator Monday. I gotta get a soundboard, but you know we clapping it
Yeah.
we clapping it up. We clapping it up. So thank you all for being here, especially at this time of night. I know I got my coffee. You know, I'm a little crazy out here. Look, but you know we gonna push through it. We got it. I'm energized. I love it. So if you all could introduce yourselves in the best way, you know, that you would like people to know you. And also, as an extra little layer to that, let us know why you go by that name. For example, Blur is Sunbae, Black Nerd. Sunbae is the Korean equivalent to Senpai. That's my part.
You want to go first?
Oh, sorry, I did not put it in any sort of order. So we can go Death God D, Aku, and Sayore.
Okay,
I'm gonna mix it up here and there.
gotcha. Def got
That's
D.
DGD.
My name, it came from when I was younger. I was like an edgy kid. I got like my full name is D Anthony. If you take out like a few of the letters, you get Def, and I just put guy and D. Like people call me D. I'm a streamer, YouTuber, graphic designer. I roller skate. It's a lot of stuff I do. But yeah, those are the basis of what I do.
You threw me off with the death part and like how parts of your name came together for that. I was like, that's a little scary. I didn't think about it like that. I'm just like, dang, he must like killing games or something like that. Threw me off, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be thinking about that. They'll get the wheels turning. I love it. I love it. Thank you. How about you, Aku?
All right. So Aku the guy, but I know I'm gonna keep it short for Aku. Uh, if you ever seen Samurai Jack, that's
Hey.
why I chose because I love Aku, and then I'm a gamer as well. So we want to go classic, and we're gonna talk about Crash Bandicoot. The Tiki head is named Aku Aku, so that's how I kind of came up with my name.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. We got the OGs. We got the OGs. And last but not least, say Ran.
Hello, world, and all who inhabit it. It is I, the Great Saiyan. I got it from the Great Saiyan Man. See, it's the Great Saiyan Man. Well, my name is Randall, so it's Great Saiyan Rand. Huh? Yeah. And then like I even got like the colors on a controller, which is fire. It says Saiyan. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. It says Saiyan like right there. So yeah, it's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. Yeah, you can get a custom lab controller.
Oh,
Get
Saiyan.
into it.
Doesn't everything. Oh. You know, it's crazy because like I do play a lot of anime games, but now I play a lot of Pokemon stuff. So did it really fit out? They call me Pokerain. They call me Pokerain in other circles. So yeah, happy to be here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night.
oh yeah, for sure.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. I gotta step my game up. You know, I got my little Inuyasha cover from my
Oh,
friend.
nice.
So it's a little some. I got some others, but
I found this skin brand that does like really nice skins for like Switch 2, PS5, everything else. I just DM'd them and I was like, hey, y'all giving out skins for videos? Because I got you. Just go ahead.
Just let me know.
please, we gotta have all the info because I gotta switch it up over here. I gotta switch it up. You know, now not to be biased, you know, this just I love everybody equally. I care for everybody equally. But I couldn't do this stream without, you know, rocking the merch. You know, I gotta
Oh Lord, appreciate it.
I had to put the merch out
Yo,
there, boy. I was like, man, I haven't worn it on stream yet. What better time to do it than now?
I
Okay.
appreciate it. That's the OG shirt.
The OG. I was like, you know, it's so cute, something pink to match my headset. I love it. And they're cutting up in the chat, by the way. It's like a whole war going on between 2, 3
You
people.
definitely showing favorites. That's crazy.
No, that's tough.
It's all love. It's all love. But
All
again,
love. All love.
thank y'all so much for being on. And for those of you who are starting to tune in and pour in and get engaged in the chat, you know, this is a mix of panelists and creators who bring the experience to DreamCon. Like without them, it's like, you know, like what you gonna do? You know, it's always vibes everywhere, but it's like, you know, that con experience is something that's provided by them and very much appreciated. So with that being said, Aku, I'll start with you. How was this process of going into DreamCon? I'm not sure if it was like your first time being a panelist there, or if you're just so experienced at being a panelist that it's like, okay, I got it. But how was that experience going in, leading into your panel, and also let them know what the panel was?
Oh man! So once I got that official email that said that I was confirmed to be a panelist, I was like, oh man, telling my bro like, hey, dog, it's gonna go down, man. It's the third time I done try to submit, and I was like, dang. So it was just like a dream, the dream come true, honestly. And leading up to it, it was just crazy. It was wild. I had a interview with Uncle Ruckus before then, and that video like blew up right before DreamCon. So it was like amazing. Everything just fall in line so perfectly. And just leading up to DreamCon was just lit. Even that Thursday night for early batch pickup was just live. It was just live. But leading up to the panel was called Would You Rather? And so I have a bunch of different anime questions that I ask, and I'll be like, you know, would you rather have anime eyes with a human body or have an anime body with human eyes? You know, that's a fan favorite. So I did that. It was packed out house, and then I also came up with a new one called Anime Truth and Dare, a taco edition, like a week right before DreamCon. So I split my panel half. So first 30 minutes was that, second 30 minutes was the Truth and Dare, and it was live. It was lit.
Ooh, I just feel like it had to be a lot of tussling going on in there. I just feel like, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was amazing.
And especially like knowing, like, since like I guess it kind of trading off, like you interviewed me, now it's the other way around. Just like the way you be asking them questions, they'll get people heated. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm still suffering the consequences. Okay, still suffering. But that's
especially called Hercule overrated.
That's what's up. Now I will say, I don't know if you're like experiencing like a bit of lag. I can hear your sound perfectly fine. I think we may all have like some little tweaks here and there, but as far as like hearing y'all, perfectly fine, perfectly good. Just in case you need to check on something.
Okay, appreciate it.
Gotcha.
I was just about to say, do I need to restart my PC because it's laggy?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I see yours is fine. So it might just be kind of the balance in everything or something. It might
StreamYard.
StreamYard, come on, we can do this. Okay. Now, Sayran, with you coming in the creators program, I've seen it like you built your brand up so well, and like you've gone to different cons in that similar light. Was this your first time being a creator in the program at DreamCon? And also like,
yeah,
how did that feel? No, you're good.
Sorry. Yeah, this is their first year doing it, so it was really cool. The application process was long. And I really didn't, it was actually on a whim, which is crazy because that's how I got involved with I work with Pokemon too. It's one of the major brands I work with, but that was on a whim when I started working with them. So I always tell people just like apply, you never know what's gonna happen. But it was really, really cool. Being able to like meet people like Afro Senju, being able to like shake Lena Cuisine's hand, to like be around people I saw, like I came up looking at and watching their content. And I've been in spaces where I have like a top 5 like content creators that I like try to have my content be similar to, because I like what they do. And being able to kind of like be in spaces where you see some of the people on your top 5, you can like shake their hand and say, hey, it was kind of like surreal. So I really appreciated it. Everything from the basketball game to just like having a space where I can like edit, because I don't know if you guys pay attention. If you like see me in real time, I will make a video and I will run off and like edit it and post it, because if I don't do it right then, it's not getting posted. I did
I need to
interviews
get
with
like
people.
you. I need to get like you.
I learned that from my very first convention. PAX East in 2023 is my very first convention, and I was like on the con floor, and then I would run back upstairs, edit, run to, like, I did all that. And so that's kind of my my vibe when it comes to events. I'm 100% like on that. If it don't get posted like today, it ain't get posted. And there's like, I think I have like 4 videos from DreamCon sent on my hard drive. I never posted because I didn't. As soon as I went up to the Creator Lounge, someone asked me to do something else or go somewhere or take a picture or do something, so I forgot and it didn't get posted. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. First of all, I know I need to take some notes. Okay. The way I'm still editing and going to edit more after this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I gotta get on it, man. Like some stuff from way back, I'm just like, ooh, because that real time stuff, yeah, that's when it really picks up. So, and you're right about that. Sometimes you just got to go for it, because that's the same thing I did last year for press. I was like, you know what? The worst that can happen is like, I'm gonna still go. You know, you can make your content and do press. You can do all of that stuff regardless. But you know, best thing that can happen is they give you a chance. And they definitely, like, you cannot doubt yourself. You can't. Like, you just, why not? You know, why not? So kudos to you for doing that. And that's crazy that like your first con ever was a couple years ago. Like I would have thought like you would have went way back with it. That is so crazy. You just have like so much experience, like or this well experienced
23.
field.
I wasn't even invited as a creator in 23. I won a giveaway for I was connected to someone. I won a giveaway, and that giveaway got me to PAX East, but I created content on it while I was there. And then the next year when I applied as a creator, they accepted me because they saw that I had already like created content on the event and they liked my content. So yeah, super, super crazy how that happened.
Okay. Hey, you got
If I'm cutting you off, I'm sorry because the lag. I don't mean to.
Oh no, you're perfectly fine. I know how to roll with the punches. You are A-okay. Hey, I'm all good. It's just a cool, calm conversation either way. So, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, Dev Guy D, for you, it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Not only is it your first time at DreamCon, but your first time being like in the YouTube Creator Lounge, like program area. So what was that like for you, as far as like being in that experience all together? Because I would have been overwhelmed. I don't know how you did it. So you gotta let us know what that feels like.
So I already go to like a lot of cons already, and like the con part wasn't that bad, but the Creator Lounge thing, that was a little different for me because my homeboy Jump Over told me about it. I didn't even know they had a YouTube Creator Lounge going on. So we both signed up for it. We got in, and when I walked in there, I was like, dog, like it was like so many people in there, and like people that I used to see, like, you know, big time creators. And that's really where I met Saran in person. Like I've known him before, but I met him in there. And I saw another YouTuber I used to watch when I was younger, named Swoozy. He used to make like animated videos of different scenarios in his life. Like the one I remember specifically is like something about the Sims or something like that. But yeah, it was really nice in there. Like I took a lot of pictures, you know, saw some people. Like the next day I came back and took a lot of pictures of my cosplay. So it was dope. And I learned a few things from the panelists also.
That is so crazy. I was literally just editing earlier this morning the part where you were talking about like meeting Swoozy, and I'm just like, the way I would binge the content is so crazy. It's so crazy. Y'all got compliments in the chat. Compliments in the chat. Rolling. Okay. I love it. I love it. Y'all are so funny. But that's amazing, like to just go for it and just oof. Look, I know you said too, there was like a lot of like probably security needed, I think, for how many people were in there and just like all the big names. And it's nothing like seeing like your OG people. Like I feel like every year, somehow, somewhere, Hard Stop Lucas, for example, is like somewhere in the mix. And I'm just like, okay, stop, take a picture. You just gotta catch them. So just to be in that environment and just like learn things, and get your knowledge up just about more of what can come in your future. Like that's amazing. That's amazing. You're so funny. I keep reading the chat. Y'all are keep it coming, keep it coming. Now, as far as like how you balance everything, and Sarah, and I'm gonna start with you. How is it to balance going personally versus going as a part of like having your mission and like being on the creator mode? Like how do you do that? Is it like okay, it's crazy, okay, or I got this, I'm cool as a cucumber? Like how do you handle the balance of responsibilities while still being present as a con attendee?
Yeah, so that's something I actually had to work on really intentionally this year. So typically when I go to a convention, it depends on the convention, but in my head, I try to make 7 like short form videos. I don't do long form. I really only do long form for Pokemon Worlds because it's such a big event. So this year I'm competing in, and this is their first Pokemon TCG Pocket like side event. So I'm gonna make a video out of that, and that's gonna be like the main part. But typically when I go to an event, it's like 7 short form pieces of content. If I'm going with friends, it's easy because like when I was at DreamCon, I ran into my boy Glide Forever. So me and Glide did an interview. I already had DM'd LG Hemi, Himalayas. I already DM'd her and said, hey, let's do an interview. I had DM'd, I sent the email to some other people, didn't get something back, did get some stuff back. So I was able to kind of like meet with people and pre-plan to get like 7 high quality pieces of short form content out about the con, because that's my personal goal. But as for me, like being there in the moment, if I'm catching something super funny and super cool, I'll go ahead and record it and put a mental note to like make it into something else. For instance, every time I saw a cosplay, I made sure I dapped them up so I can do a dapping 10 out of 10 cosplays. It's an easy, quick video to do, So that it's pre-planning really intentional pieces of content, which is typically my interviews. It's really fun stuff that's going to be in the moment. There's 10 out of 10 cosplays. It's something I always do because it's just easy stuff like that, trendy stuff like that. And then like while I'm there, I try to have fun because I want to experience the con. So there have been cons where I worked the whole time and I was like, dang, I didn't even get to meet this person or hang around this or see this thing. DreamCon there was so much going on that I know that next year I am probably just going to get a battery pack and a camera and just record everything, because I missed so much stuff. But that's why I did my day-by-day recaps. I did my day 1 at DreamCon as a creator, day 2 at DreamCon. I did those things because it was just so much, and I was like, I can remember it even if I didn't record it and tell you what or show you what happened. So it's a lot of pre-planning. It's the trendy stuff that TikTok loves and Instagram Reels loves, and then it's the more intentional stuff that shows off my ability to create content and have engaging and important conversations. Like with Hemi, we talked about being a Black woman in the content creation space. That's important to me because I want Black women to feel safe in my community, in my community, in the spaces that I enter into. So yeah.
Okay, look, bars, because the way like it no, I'm like over here like, okay, I'm gonna have to go back and be in my notebook, because I'm just like, I'll have like a certain plan, and then it's like a mix of like overwhelm, but then it's like a mixture of capture the moment. My camera was with me everywhere, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I learned my lesson. I have 4 camera batteries charged up. My phone live streaming, even though I got to figure out like, the live streaming with so many people there is you got to have your own separate Wi-Fi or something like. But we build the plane as we fly it. So the fact that you're able to like balance out like having like your core things, capture the moments, and there's still like more to come from there. kudos to you, because I would have been like, to an extent, I still am, but I'm just like, I'm here. I feel you. Now, Aku, for you and having your panel, same question to you. How is it for you? Because you were doing panels and you were doing like, interviewing left and right. Like you were active in it too. So like, how does it feel, or like what can you say as far as like balancing being in such a heavy work mode? And maybe it could be like, hey, it's work only, or like maybe you had a few moments here and there where you could like enjoy it for what it is too. I mean, you enjoy it overall, but overall, what's that balance like for you on your side?
The balance was kind of easy for me because I had everything like planned out. Once I found out I was going to drink on, I literally like in my notes had everything planned out on what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do this. I had interviews planned out. I had everything planned out to the T. So if I had an interview set up for somebody, oh, boom, hey, what time are you available? Blase, blase, okay, this day, boom, and then an hour before the interview, hey, we still on for the interview, where you at? Or sometimes it was like, oh, well, we can do it early. So I just had everything planned out. The way I do my recordings and stuff is I'm enjoying the con at the same time. I'm giving y'all that POV of the con from my point of view, just walking around. And shout out to my brothers, man. Shout out to them, because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be able to do a lot of this, because having my GoPro, them holding the other cameras, getting footages and stuff like that. So that also helps, having them working with me and us moving as a unit, as a team. So the balance is really easy for me, as far as, because I got friends to help me out, my brothers, and just planning everything out correctly, man. Just having everything all the way planned out, I feel like helps balance everything. But every convention I go to, I know I'm going to experience it. It's really not work for me. Honestly, like, it's work, but it's really not work. Like, because we're having fun, we're enjoying the con just like everybody else is. It's just that we're content creators with it,
Ooh, okay. It's bar after bar after bar. Like, honestly, like I mentioned, like sometimes like I'll have like a few like points, but then knowing myself, I'll be like so locked into like the points that it's like, okay, I got to remember to stay present in the moment and pick up on like what people are saying. And I'm just like, okay, calm down, girl. I'm just like, okay. It's good. And it's very, for lack of a better word, I guess, like, I meant reassuring to have that layout and that proper organization, so the weekend doesn't whisk by and it's like shoulda, coulda, woulda. So to balance that out, and I think you said like the panel was like not only earlier in the day, it was like packed out too.
Yeah, it was like prime time showing that they gave me, and I was like, yes, I appreciate y'all so much for that. It was prime time, and it was packed out. Like, DreamCon probably has, well, after Anime Missouri now, but DreamCon had to be the biggest showing that I had at a panel. It was like at least about 200, 250 people in there.
Golly.
I was even nervous at one point.
I would have been like,
Nah, yeah, I was nervous a little at one point, man. My brother was like, hey, bro, we got it. I said, I know we got it, man, but it's just all these people just flooding in, bro. Like, God, how do I keep this composure? Just be yourself and just have fun with it.
Well, kudos to you. I would have had to wear black because they would have just seen me sweat and had some type of, been like the pastor at church, just I need a towel. Ooh, 200, and then even more from there from other cons. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Kudos to you for handling that.
Appreciate
very well. Now, Death Guy D, on your side, we were definitely talking about you yesterday in like the first time at DreamCon panel. Everybody already connected with you. Everybody getting litty in the city. All these cookouts and party organizations left and right on top of the YouTube creator stuff. How it's like you got dual events going on at the same time as the con. how I just feel like you have to have such a relaxed mindset to coordinate that, and also like be present and like take advantage of the resources and events at the con. So take us inside your mind as far as like how that was with balance and like, you know, coordinating all of this stuff, getting access to the resources and programs, and just being there present overall.
So I'm kind of good at like impromptu planning. So a lot of the stuff I did, it kind of wasn't planned. It was really just playing it by ear. So the house parties that that started like the first one started out without me because I was like at the skating event, but the other two I coordinated with everybody to like get that set up. You know, started inviting people out, texting them and stuff like that. And I always made a plan to like leave the con around like 5 or 6 if it's like not a panel I'm trying to go to.
Mm.
So it really wasn't much planning to it. I was just playing it by ear really, and just really got lucky that I was able to do all of it.
Okay. Because I was like, did y'all say it was 50 people up in that mug? I need my invite next year.
I got you.
Oh, man.
I didn't get invited to nothing. Not a
Hey,
dang thing. That's
please.
crazy.
Nothing, huh,
That's
bro?
nut. Okay.
Left us out.
Listen, he always on the move. I'm
Hey,
saying, I was
always on the
like,
move.
Yeah.
where the function? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And I guess like a quick follow-up after that is what is the highlight within the YouTube creators area that you got out of there? I know you mentioned like Swoozy and you know some other like moments to capture. Was there like, and you just, I guess you and Sayran both were like in that area too, but like understanding how it came together. Like, was there a bit of content creation going on? Was there like a sit and chat, almost like a mini panel style going on? Like, what was the area like from that sense?
It was like a mini panel talking about how to grow your channel and what works for your channel. They spoke on the follow things that you like but make it different, like make it unique. Like say you're doing a toy unboxing. How can you make that different? Are you gonna do a toy unboxing blindfold or something like that? Just something different enough to where you still like it, but it still catches the viewer's eyes.
Mhm.
So I really did enjoy that panel because I did learn a few things that they talked about, especially with gaming. Like you can all play the same game, but you have to be different about like your personality has to be different.
Yeah, that's what sells it. That really is what sells it. Even one of the people from yesterday, she was like, I just sit there and don't say nothing. Because you be locked
Oh, no.
in. It's like,
Yeah, facts.
is the screen still on? It's still playing? I don't know how they do it. And say it ran, was it the same for you as far as like capturing like different panels in the room or different like, you know, were there other types of collaborations going on there as well?
So, yes. So the panel was cool, but being able to meet like people like D, I met I know her real name and I can't remember her creator name. It's escaping right now. But I met
names out.
Betty. I met Betty Nix. Okay, met Betty Nix, and we had a cool conversation. And just different creators I was able to meet and be around and have conversations with them about their content and things like Betty works with AMD, so we started having a conversation about like how I need to get plugged in with AMD, PC builds, things like that. You know, I was having a conversation with D about just like enjoying the con and things like that. There was a random, not random, somebody who randomly walked up to me because I was doing a thing called selfies with Saya. So basically, I was taking a selfie with everybody who like I knew on Twitter. I would randomly see them, but it was also so that people knew what I looked like in real life that weekend. So if they wanted to say, hey, they knew I was one doing selfies, so I'm obviously allowing people to walk up to me. I don't care. I'm not famous. But two, also it was more of a comfortable thing. So she walked up to me. We had a whole conversation, and I was able to meet her, and we had been interacting and been mutuals on Twitter for like 2 years. She's doing a partner push right now, so it was real cool. Just seeing a bunch of different people that I've like always interacted with on Twitter online. So that was really cool that we all gathered one place in the YouTube Creator Lounge. Also, walking up to, there was like in the middle is a big little U, and you could walk up to YouTube staff and talk to them. And it was really cool talking to YouTube staff and asking them about my channel, and them saying, you're doing everything we normally tell people to do. Like, all right, cool. So like if YouTube say I'm doing, I gotta be doing something right. Like,
right.
Where to check, okay?
Right. Right. So that was really motivating. But the YouTube Creator Lounge had a lot more pizzazz and flair, and it had more. It was more of a comforting vibe. Like the DreamCon Creators Lounge itself did too. Like there was like arcade stuff in there. It was like cool too. But the YouTube Creator Lounge, I was like, I stood there for like 3 or 4 hours. Like, this is kind of a vibe.
Oh my gosh. See, this is why I love this so much, because there are so many things, like even with like myself and like my press team, like there are so many undiscovered parts to the event. It's like, okay, we're gonna try to make it here, we're gonna make it there. What's this room? What is that? Oh, there's something everywhere. Yep. And that's what I love about it. We're getting the inside scoop. I love it. Now, for you all to have gotten to the place that you're at, you know, leading into DreamCon, there's always a starting place. Everybody got an origin story. Okay.
True.
So as far as your content creation or streaming journey, how did that get started for you all? Like, what is it that made you decide to take this step forward to getting that started? And how has that journey been up through this point? And I'll say Aku, Death Guy D, and Saya Ran.
Okay. So mine is actually kind of a funny story. For those of y'all who do know, I did music. Me and my friends, we all do music. And the same friends that y'all see me at the cons is the same friends that I did music with. So we just all stick together. Coming back from Austin from a music trip, I forgot, we opened up for somebody. And
you talking about music?
Yeah.
Music. I was like, he's talking about production. He's talking about he in a band.
Oh yeah. Music. I got a little group, so we like a little group. It's called BVR, which stands for Bud Value Ranch Records. Yeah.
Go check them out. Okay, I'm trying to interrupt you.
Nah, you good. So from coming back, I end up eating something and I end up catching food poisoning. So I'm at home sick on my deathbed. I'm dying. I'm calling my dad and I'm like, yo, Pops, this is it. I'm gone. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone, man. I love you, dog. I love you.
Oh, no.
And I was on YouTube. I had no energy. I was just on YouTube, and this guy, Mr. Right Way, and he does collections and all this other stuff. And then I ran into somebody else, and his thing is all about Nintendo. And I was like looking around my room, and I'm like, I have every system in here. Like, why not stream? And so that's when I decided to start YouTube to do gaming. And really, my YouTube first off was gaming. And then my brother, shout out to Biggie Funk, he told me, he was like, bro, we all anime, go to a convention. That's all right, bet. So I went to my first convention, which was Retropalooza. And that's when I first started like vlogging and recording and stuff. And then after that, we went to KameyaCon, which was amazing. KameyaCon was amazing. And then after that, things just started blowing up from there. Just keep going up. From being a vendor to doing small panels, to now just doing big panels, where I'm at now, to where I'm at bigger conventions doing the panels. Anime Missouri, DreamCon, Etchy Expo, and just everywhere. And then Fan Expo as well in Dallas. So it's just, yeah.
On the move. Oh my gosh. See, this is how y'all know, like, it's not always just overnight. I was just saying this. You see overnight success, but it's like 5-10 years behind it. There's like all these battle stories behind it. All these great things building up.
At one point I was like, I'm finna stop this, because only people that was watching my videos was like family members and friends, and I was like, man, what's the point? Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it. Talking to my friends and my family, and then I ended up coming across the video of the person that Mr. Right Way, he was talking about how he started off and he almost stopped, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna still give it my all, because it's gonna eventually pay off. And honestly, I'm just doing this for fun. It really, like, at the end of the day, it's just all about fun. Like, I never went into this with a mindset of I'm gonna get big and I'm gonna make money off of it. And nah, it's just did it for fun, and it still is fun.
And that's where it starts. That's where it's like, if you're not enjoying yourself, it's gonna be a miserable journey.
It's gonna be miserable,
it really
yeah.
is. Oh, they in the
You
chat.
gotta love what you do. I've been at all of them. Bro. Edgy Expo, SumiCon, almost every goddamn 18 and up convention you name, I've probably been to.
I don't think I've ever been to one, but there's one coming up later this year, so that might be my first one I'm going to. It's literally down the street from me, so I'm gonna scope the scenery out.
It's a different vibe. So go ahead and get ready for it. It's a different vibe.
I was like, I don't even know if I can do press coverage when ain't no coverage going on. No. But I'm gonna enjoy the vibes. But that's what's you need to put that in the chat. Put the name of the group in the chat. All the resources. We need this so we can highlight it. Everybody can support.
I got you.
Love it.
How you do that? I don't even know how to do
that. I forgot what order I said. I think I said Death God D and Say Ran. I think I did. Okay. So tell us about your journey.
DGD definitely next.
Okay, cool.
So my content creator journey started in high school. I was in my senior year. Me and my friends, we would play games every day, and we found out like the PS4 had this editing software, and that you could upload your videos up there. I was like, oh, that's dope. We can, be like Vanos. Like, we all watch Vanos, Dashy, Markiplier, all the big YouTubers, and we made a bet. We said whoever gets 100 subscribers before we graduate, wins the bet. And I end up blowing up from a YouTube video I made like a long time ago. Drake made this song called Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
And I edited this video of SpongeBob dancing to the video, and I got like 500K views, and I had instantly just got like 600 subscribers. I was like, what the fuck? I came back to school. They were like, "Yeah, what did you do?" I'm like, I don't know, man. I just made a video, and ever since then, I've been holding on to that, like just going forward, making meme videos sometimes, and like doing gaming videos. And it like just that one moment made me keep going in the content creator world. Like eventually, I want to say when I graduated college in 2020, I started doing live streams. I played Kingdom Hearts for the first time. Like I played every single game.
I'm doing
on
that now.
The hardest difficulty, and I was on YouTube just like thriving. Like I had people coming in, like regulars coming in, and eventually I moved the streams over to Twitch, and it was still like pretty decent, but I feel like YouTube had a different feel. Like even though Twitch has like more of a financial gain, but YouTube just had a better community in my opinion.
Thank you. I feel the same way.
Really.
And that's where I am now.
That's what's see, I gotta lock in more. That's why I'm glad like this streams to multiple areas, because like I'm getting more into like the YouTube side. Twitch has been easier for me, but it's like I gotta lock in, put that work in with YouTube too. I got to, because once you get a good foundation on there, oh yeah, it's up. Oh, that's that RIP to old YouTube, the one without the ads.
Thanks, man.
Oh my God. A thing of the past.
Nah, go ahead and get that premium. Go ahead and get that premium.
They might pull it out of my pocket one day. They might. We'll see.
Yeah, one of these days.
Tripping. Premium is
it's the way to go.
That one, I might be convinced. I might have to see what the price is talking about. We'll see. Now, how about you, Say Ran? What has the journey been like? As far as like what made you get started on this, content creator journey, streaming journey, and through, where you are now?
They will never get my money. It's crazy. So during COVID, just like everybody was, I had started gaming more. I had kind of fell out of it. But I realized that I only had like one friend I could really like have conversations about gaming with. And so I was like, man, I wish I had more people I could talk to about it. So then I started to like make videos. And at the time I was like really into Apex Legends. I still am. Apex Legends is like my comfort game. I tell people that and they always look at me like I'm crazy. But like it is a comforting game because that's my channel started off with just me playing Apex Legends. I was playing Apex Legends and I was doing a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday playing Apex Legends. But it was taking so much time because I'm not the best at Apex Legends. And instead of just being creative with the content, I thought people just wanted to see me win all the time. No, I'm not. It's Timmy. But because it took me so long to like uh get wins, I would like be gaming all day and then I would not be kind of taking care of everything else to take care of. So I had to slow down, figure out a different avenue. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do Apex on Mondays, I'm gonna do Demon Slayer Hero Comic Chronicles on Wednesdays, and I'm gonna do like a random video on Fridays. So that was like there was a kart racer called I forgot what it's called, but it's like a Korean kart racer that like plays like Mario Kart, but it isn't. So I made a video on that. And then like there was Mario Kart Tour. I played it on my iPad. I made a video. Like so I would do like different things. But those Friday videos were more fun and they were more consistently like me showing my personality instead of me trying to win and Hino Comic Chronicles ranked. I'm not the best player. But so instead of me trying to do stuff like that, I was actually just like leaning into games and things that interested me around gaming. And so then I kind of switched to being variety and doing reviews. And then I had a conversation with like a YouTube coach who's also a friend of mine. So yeah. And he in the conversation we had, he was like, "You're really good at commentary. Like your videos doesn't always have to be a review because that means you have to play the game and then beat it in 2 or 3 days and script and edit a video when you could really just have a commentary." So I was doing it. I would like take off on Fridays, like for instance, when Final Fantasy 16 came out, I took off on that Friday and I play the game all weekend, and then I made a video on it. But that catches up with you. And as much as I love YouTube, it is a grind. And so I switched to commentary where I don't have to get a video out immediately because my angles, my perspectives, my stories, those things are more interesting than me telling you whether or not you should buy a game. Do I still do reviews? All the time. I am a review guy.
You be locked in.
Like Donkey Kong Bonanza, I didn't want to do a review because it reviewed so well and there was no
I'm playing that right now.
It's fire. There was no is it not, like with Tears of the Kingdom we knew it was going to be a good game, but it was their first $70 game, so I can have that angle, which is the angle I took. But Donkey Kong, so now I have to come with a different angle and to create a video on it because I do want to cover the game. But obviously if I do cover the game, I need to have a different perspective because if you want to review, there's bigger creators who have more time, editing teams, things like that, who can make their videos. And so I had to learn that. But I fell in love with YouTube. I used to stream Call of Duty on Twitch, like when Vanguard first came out, no camera, no mic, just streaming to Twitch. Now I don't do that. I stream more on Twitch. My journey going into Pokemon Worlds and doing the Pokemon TCG Pocket tournament, I am probably going to stream like every day in August leading up to it. Pokemon TCG Pocket on Twitch. So that'll probably be a thing. But I was never really a big streamer or great at streaming, but like making a video and like having a camera and having things I want to talk about and convey to people was always kind of my passion when it came to gaming and everything else in life. So it just fit. It made sense when I actually like decided to lock into it.
That's what's up. Look, even without the camera, sometimes there's an audience for everything. I think last year when I interviewed Joe Sue, like I was starting to learn and understand a bit more about like VTubers and stuff like that, and like how it's like the avatar versus like the person. Like there is something for everything. So people gonna be locked into the game, they're gonna be locked into you. It's a lesson learner along the way, and sometimes it's scary to kind of go on that journey of like, okay, they're just gonna see me grow as I go and figure it out. And that can be limiting at times, just kind of our own self-thoughts. But, as we push forward, it's like, you know what, they here. And like you said, like you think they want to see you win. Now they want to see you win, but maybe not in the way that you think, so they just want to see you grow and thrive. And that's wonderful. So definitely kudos to you for the way that you grind. Now, another thing that I'm curious about, it seems like everybody has some type of like level of Twitch affiliate or certain partnerships or like certain brands that they work with or certain ways that they've grown to like build a certain connection in a way. And I wanted to talk about what that was like for you to obtain that, whether it was like a grind towards the pursuit, like some YouTubers say, like, hey, I was hitting everybody's DMs until something happened, or whether it was like I just happened to meet them at a convention and things went from there, or even if like that's not your story, what's the best connection that you've gotten out of your journey that really was a turning point for where you've been growing so far. And I'll say Death Guy D, Sayaran, Aku.
Okay. So I don't have any brands under the belt necessarily right now. Like I have my roller skating group that I put on like my media kit, just to show it off on paper. But like
I'll
the
break
best.
my ankles.
Do you roller skate at City Walk?
You said what now?
Do you roller skate at City Walk?
Yeah, like every Sunday, just about. Yeah.
Oh, I have some inlines, but I can't skate them, so I need to buy some quads, and then I'll pull up on you.
Okay, man. Let me know.
Yeah, because my
Enjoy
inlines,
things.
I did a whole I was about to break my ankle. I said, nah, let me get some quads. My knees was like this. Oh. A grown man skate like this is crazy.
Oh Lord.
Our balance is horrible.
Was my best day.
But yeah, I do have that. But my favorite part, like throughout the whole content creator thing, is just like meeting the people, like just the connections I've gained. A few of my friends, like Josu, Skate Gates, Sayaran, Blerd, Sunbae, just everybody that I've like run into through content creation. It's like always been a positive vibe. Like I did have a few run-ins where it wasn't so good, but I was able to get them out of my life easily. So everything is just peaches and cream now. So I do enjoy that.
You know what I mean?
Hey, it's a journey of lessons. I feel you on that. Definitely got a follow from me. Yes, I know that's right. Support.
Appreciate you.
I love it.
So for me, my initial grind to YouTube partner was like the most important to me. Because I knew that everything else would kind of come secondarily. It would just come. So for me, it was grinding to YouTube partners. So I was putting out videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I was streaming. I think I would like put out a video and then stream right after it. So like even if you didn't see my video, you're gonna see me at the top of your sub because I was live. And then I kept so all of my streams are like what's what I'm looking for. They're basically all of my streams are basically they have a title, like a theme, a central idea. So and a thumbnail too. So like I would watch my VODs back and like send people my VODs to make sure they're watching my stream VODs because I was racking up my watch hours. Because I had the views and I had the subs, I just didn't have the watch hours. This was the part I was struggling with at the time. And so that was really, really interesting time because I was pursuing a goal, and I think that we're at our best when we're pursuing a goal. But most people don't pursue a goal past like school. They kind of just fizzle out. But this was me pursuing something that was super important to me that I really, really wanted. And that was hard. Now getting a Twitch affiliate, I literally got it in a week because I already had a YouTube. I had a YouTube foundation, so people who knew me as a creator, but never had seen me stream, want to see me stream. So they would go to the platform that had the more streamer friendly chat and things like that. And then I got rated by somebody who I was really close with, still am, and they had like 70 viewers, and like 40 of them stuck around for like 2 hours after that. So I was like, oh, hit my numbers. I got a feeling that week. I said that feels like cheating, but at the same time, I was gonna get affiliate. Like I said, I had a YouTube foundation. Even when I stream on YouTube, I may have like 100 concurrent, but because no one cares about YouTube stream numbers, knowing like every time I apply on something, it doesn't matter. You asked another question about working with brands and different organizations and things like that. I think you should always vet the brand you're working with, because I get emails all the time from random brands. I have a stack of products like right here. Y'all can't see it, that I have to make a video on tomorrow. But brands will send me stuff now, and it's really cool getting to that point. But before, when they weren't sending me stuff, I was doing videos on products I like this controller. I love this controller, but this one was sent to me for free. But like the actual controller, I've always used this one. I bought it with my own money and then made an unboxing video on it. This brand has never worked with me, but because I made a video for this brand reached out to me. So if you like something, you want to talk about it, just talk about it, and you'll never know where that goes. I'm to the point where like I have so many things on my desk right now. I got like these headphones that I need to make a video on, the in-ears. These are a really nice pair of headphones. They to like retail for like 160, 170. And I'm just like, I guess, you know, but
I know that bass booming, boy.
No, they're like the in-ears for streaming. So like people who don't like headphones. And it actually makes sense to me because I have a lot of hair right now. I'm just wearing a hat.
Man,
like,
I'm just okay. Let me adjust.
Exactly, but those are in-ears, so they like sit in your ears, and you don't have to worry about your hair. So they actually make a lot of sense for me to make a video on, especially because I'm growing my hair out right now. So I guess tomorrow after my wash day, I'll make a video on it. I got like a box. You can't see it, but behind the door, I got like a big box that the brand sent me, a collector's edition of a game. So, but it came from me covering things I actually liked in a quality way that I was passionate about. And then brands would send me their things to cover them because they assume that I would cover their things in the same way, which I do. But typically, if I'm interested in it, I'm going to cover it in the way I want my audience to see it. And when you do that often enough, brands notice. When you have a decent reputation, when you don't act a fool when you go to cons, people may invite you places, people may want to see you in real life, and it just goes from there. But definitely building up a reputation of covering products, covering events, and covering whatever you want to cover in a way that you care about. Like right now, I was doing a bunch of video stuff. Now I'm doing green screen stuff because TikTok likes green screen stuff, and I really want my TikTok to get bigger. So now I'm doing green screen videos, and so just being in that bag until I decide to change to a different style of content. But doing whatever you do with quality goes a lot further than having the numbers, because there are a lot of people with big numbers who have really trash content. And there's a lot of people with no numbers who have amazing content. So you just got to be consistent, have the quality, and be passionate about what you want to talk about.
Hey, you're right. You're right. First of all, it definitely pays to be professional, because I know we can tend to have some certain types of moments. We know what the moments are called, and it's like, all right, let's get to base. Let's get to base. And I also see somebody asked a good question. I've been kind of curious about that too. What do you do with the items like after you're done, like, you know, reviewing
Stuck in my closet.
Oh, that's what you do, a giveaway.
So
in my closet.
I'm a Corsair ambassador, and I'm not gonna say the name of the brand, but a really popular headphones brand sent me some headphones. These are my Corsair headphones. I actually really like them, but they sent me some headphones, and these are $300 headphones. But I'm a Corsair ambassador. I'm contracted with them. This other brand sent me another pair of $300 headphones. I was like, I can't even make a video on these, but I felt bad because they sent it to me. So I'm just like, they sent me 2 pairs. So I gave a pair to my best friend. You know, Patrick. I gave a pair to Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
So I gave a pair to Patrick. And I was like, enjoy League of Legends.
Shout out, Pat.
And the other pair just sit in a box. I'm like, I can't make a video on these. I will void an existing contract. I'm not going to mess it up. So.
Dang. Ooh, conflict of interest. I feel you.
She emailed me today. She was like, just a reminder, the embargo's up tomorrow. And I'm like,
they're like, give it back. Like,
if you want it back, I'll send it back. But
hey, if they don't want it back, hey, just, you know, I might have to chat you later. You know, if you don't need, just saying. Everybody getting inspired in the chat. Some of them ready to get started. Let's see.
It is inspiring.
Streaming, getting better. Phone got to work. Okay. Yeah, work on saving the videos. Yeah, build it up. Sometimes, like, I mess myself up with saving my stuff, so then I can like take it from Twitch, edit it down, get it posted up. I'm just like, woof, well, I guess I just keep straight here.
I got a question on that, because I am gonna start transitioning over to Twitch. I got a love-hate relationship with Twitch. Actually, I just have a real hate relationship sponsorship at this moment. Because like
Okay.
I know when I first started doing Twitch, it was like nobody was in there at all whatsoever. I even did like the little paid thing to pay it or whatever, but that's when I really went over to YouTube, and that's when things started getting better as far as like streaming. I feel like you said earlier, YouTube just seems to have like a more friendlier, more cooler community than it does with Twitch. I mean, and then everybody, when you on Twitch, everybody already have a big time person they want to watch versus on YouTube, people are just finding random small content creators like me, you know, and just like tuning in and vibing. So, but how do you save your videos on Twitch?
I save them locally on the software that I'm streaming from. So I record natively because I want that to be a higher, like if I'm uploading so when I do stream, I do take that VOD and chop it up and put it YouTube for like a bigger video. Like if I'm reviewing a game, I'll typically play like the first hour or two on YouTube, but I don't play further than that because I don't want people to get spoiled. But I record that in like 1440p resolution bitrate, stream at 8,000 because that's all Twitch will allow losers. Anyway, but I'll take that higher bit rate and I'll record it so that I can use that in the video later on, make that a short later on, or upload. I do upload my entire VODs to YouTube. Like if you go on my YouTube page right now, you'll see a thumbnail for every stream I've ever done, and it's always about something.
Okay.
That's how I do it. You can do it straight from YouTube or from Twitch, but they started limiting that, right? You can only do like you can only save
they're
like
starting to put a
hours
cap
like
on it now.
Yeah.
Did they? Because that's how I've been doing it.
It's very new. I think the cap was like July, maybe.
Yeah.
Is when they started on the cap. So yeah, you might want to go ahead and figure out what you're gonna do.
Don't put it on the hard drive. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I normally do all my streaming on YouTube, and I like how YouTube it saves the stream right afterwards. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I do most of my streaming on YouTube.
Do you multi-stream? Because you can also multi-stream.
See, this laptop will not handle that. So I definitely got to work on getting a PC.
Hey, this is really great software called Stream with Meld. I'm not partnered with them. They just make streaming a lot easier than OBS does, and it's a lot easier on your computer. I would check them out because I switched. I have like a 3060. I have a PC. It's older. I got it in like 2021. It's getting older. I need to update it, but I use Meld, and I'll be playing like Apex at like 130 FPS and stream with Meld. If I did have OBS, it'd be like 60 FPS.
Oh my gosh.
And OBS would be doing crazy stuff. So I would check them out on Twitter, and you can see some of the features they have. But I switched I met the team last year at DreamHack. But I didn't switch over until they did like a one-on-one thing with me because they wanted to talk to some creators and get like a one-on-one opinion on it. And I was like, this software is fire. This is much easier than OBS. And I don't do all that crazy stuff folks are doing on Twitch. MELD, Meld. Like I was like, I don't do all that crazy stuff folks be doing on their stream.
We getting the notes today.
Oh yeah, no. I like the Meld team. They're really nice. They're nice to me at least. I don't think I'm nice to all y'all, but they're nice to me. So
be like, say your ring sent me.
You can tell them that, and they will. Yeah, they like say rock me. That's my dog.
Oh yeah, I got you for sure. Because I need something better than OBS right now because it's killing my laptop.
It's pretty heavy. It also works on Mac too. So if you had like a MacBook or whatever,
okay,
works on there too.
I need that.
But yeah, man, they're good people. They're good peoples.
Got you.
That's what's up. And I know you started to talk about some pieces a bit. It kind of naturally transitioned to you. But wow, I need to stop saying the nerves, I guess.
Nah, you good.
But for you, how has that been as far as, one of the best connections or maybe a few of the best connections that you've gotten along your journey, or, if there is like affiliate levels or certain like milestones that you've hit along the way? How's that been?
I don't have no affiliate or partnership just yet. So yeah, just yet. It's gonna come. Really, it's just the connections that I made with a lot of CEOs of some of the conventions, like was it WeebCon? Yeah, WeebCon in Dallas. I don't know if you heard of that. I ran into him, the CEO, at a different convention when I was first hosting a panel, and linked up with him. He gave me some tips and tricks on like what I can do to do things better as far as interviewing people. Who else I met? The CEO of V1 Tech. I know y'all know that one because every convention. Yeah, so I interviewed him. I'm a people person when I go out to conventions because we all at a convention we all like anime, so it's easier to talk to people there. So making those connections and those networks is really helped me out, especially because they give you like tips. They give you these tricks like, hey, if you do this, it does, it's better for you. If you do that, it would boost up your streams or it'll boost this up. It'll bring more people to your channel. I'm just trying to think of everything right now.
I know it's like you're growing, and it's like there's so much experience like pack into like a short phrase.
But I think the best connections is not the ones that, to me, it's not the CEOs, it's not the big name time people. I feel like the best connections are the cosplayers, the people that you meet, the people that you meet along the way, because a lot of them became friends. Like I can literally call them like, that's my friend right there. Like that's my homie, that's my dog, that's my bro, X, Y, and Z. I feel like those are the best connections because you don't know what people know. And it's a saying, hopefully I say it right, but it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so these smaller people that some people won't talk to or go, say hi and stuff like that to are the ones you really need to talk to. If you want to build your channel and stuff like that, personally, me, I feel like that face-to-face interaction is the best way to do it. And the reason why I say it's better for the smaller people to talk to them and network with them, I just got an interview not too long ago to be on a magazine in Dallas. And somebody recommended me and they was like, yeah, one of your friends, recommended you and we looked at your content and we like what you do. And I was like, oh man, I appreciate it. So it's the network is good and you always make friends when you're doing that. But I say the best thing for networking is just getting to know everybody and just becoming friends with people. Like I have con friends I can call right now. They're like, oh, what's up, bro? So that's what I say as far as like networking wise. Just be fun, talk to everybody, just be you, have fun. I don't really try to go for like the big time people. Now it's coming to my head. Speaking of networking,
let us know.
I'm planning on trying to get Frieza's voice actor and Uncle Ruckus voice actor together because a lot of people on my yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, I didn't see that.
They gonna be saying you left and right.
Like a lot of people on my TikTok has been going crazy. They like, man, when are you gonna get them two together? I say whenever I can get them in the same con together, man. Like they all over the place. Yeah. They want them together. A lot of people on my TikTok, a lot of people on my YouTube, because a video from his went viral and then it's just went up from there, and now everybody's like, bro, you need to get him and Frieza together and do something. So I'm like, you know what? If that's what y'all want, that's what y'all want to see, guess what? I'm gonna do it.
I'm here for the foolishness. I'm here for it. I love it.
Stephanie the Dollar, the voice actor of Kid Goku. She's an amazing person. Talk to her. She followed me. She reposts my stuff. So when you doing networking, you never know who you meet. You never know that one person gonna lead you to your big road. So yeah, I know I kind of went all over the place. My bad, but
no, you're fine. Like these are your highlights, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to be the one to do it. So that's and it's like you realize more things about yourself as you keep going. So it's like, dang, I did do okay.
Yeah.
So it happens like that. I get it. Now, like I mentioned before, this hour went by very fast.
Oh, snap.
I feel like it could have been darn near 2 hours, but it's 10 o'clock. I got to be respectful of everybody's time. But one thing that I always like to end on is asking a question about any feedback that you all have, especially from your perspectives, being involved as creators and panelists and like having those different, perspectives from making the event what it is, and be as openly expressive as you want to. I feel like the only person with limitations is me because I'm on my mama's internet. And so, right. So, but y'all express yourself however you want to. And I'll say Death Guy D, Aku, and Sayaran.
Okay. So just like a general explanation of like feedback on content creation, or
Yeah, so kind of dual answers maybe. So feedback as far as like, your journeys as content creators, but also feedback on the con as well. Especially since y'all have like y'all been to several different cons at this point.
Okay. For content creation, I would say go in with like a very clear mindset of what you want out of it, because some people can get lost in, oh, I got to be the next Kai Cenat, or I got to make money off this, or I got to do this, this, and that. It's like go in and have a plan. Like you see what inspired you, go based off that, and then let it branch out. Like I started just from games, and out of nowhere, I started doing IRL streams. Started doing roller skating streams. I started just, just doing different types of things, like just being creative about it. I did get lost at one point in the midst of it when I moved over to Twitch. I was like, oh, I need all the subs, I need the bits and stuff like that. But it doesn't have to be like that. And I just started incorporating like prior knowledge into my streams. Like I hosted a Killer Instinct tournament one time. I
Oh,
got I got doxxed
dang.
the beginning of it. Like they shut my internet down for like 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm a panic, but we're gonna get this stream back rolling. Eventually, we did. We had like loads of people. Like we had the entire Killer Instinct community in there because it's pretty much a dead fighting game, but it's like a few people keeping it alive. But we had everybody in there. Everybody had a good time. Some good fights. Um, it was it was straight. It ended perfectly, and I felt good about it. Like I felt like I accomplished something. Like, oh, this is my thing, and I made it happen.
Hey, you did your thing. Sometimes you
Yeah.
just gotta go for it. You really do. Like we keep discovering more and more stuff. It's like I feel you should put event planner under your name at this point. That's how I feel.
Probably so. I do plan a lot of people's trips, so
Hmm.
yeah.
Hey, it sound like
But
a plan to me.
with DreamCon, my overall
But don't
like
invite
rating
nobody to the
for it,
parties. It's cool.
I would I would give it a 7 out of 10, because I had intentions of like going to, like, my main thing was the panels and like meeting up with friends. I did meet up with all my friends and I was satisfied with it. But the panels, I didn't understand how early you had to be there to get in the panels. So every panel I
Ooh,
wanted to go to, I was locked out the door, or it was just too many damn people in there. I was like,
you gotta wait
I
two
can't make it to
hours.
shit.
Woo!
Uh,
I couldn't make it to
so,
nothing, bro.
can I tell a funny story about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
As creators, they gave us access to the premium line or whatever, to where you can like skip the line. I still got into like 2 panels, bro. I was like, bro, what? Like
Oh
I thought we
man.
was like, we all thought we was good, because we was like, oh, we got creator passes, like we're good. This is like the highest level pass. Like it's like premium and creator, like they're the same level pass unless you staff. Like you should be able to just slide in. No, absolutely not. We were
Huh.
devastated. Like I thought I was gonna be able to see Meg just off the strength of the badge, and it was like, nah. I was like, all right, cool. My
You
bad.
got that much power, buddy.
Bad for you,
That thing sold out in 4 seconds, brother. I was
man.
like, yo,
Damn.
I can't see Meg.
That and the RSVP system, like it's been tough to navigate for like, from my experience, darn near every year, just kind of sifting through like what
Yeah.
what's proper for each level and how to manage that. And just like we were talking about yesterday, it takes, sometimes they grow past like a certain level of management, which is like a good problem to have, but it's like, okay, let's catch it up and then reorder from there. But hey, that's just my little 2 cents. But all right, let me not interrupt no more.
Am I next? Or is Aku?
I
Okay.
think I said Aku and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
you. Okay, yeah.
What was the first one? I just remember the feedback for the convention.
Oh no, you're good. So it's basically, what is your feedback that you would offer to people as a panelist content creator? And also, what is your feedback about the con itself, about DreamCon in general? And I will also add that we're getting a question about networking advice. So, however you want to mix it,
yeah.
Cool.
What was the question again? Is there a way you can pull it back up for the?
Yeah.
So what's a tip or two that would be different? Honestly, a tip or two. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't be nervous. They're people just like you are. Everybody is just like you. The best thing I can say is if y'all at an anime convention, if you at any convention, it's easier to go talk to them because it's y'all there. Y'all both like anime. So you'll be like, oh, hey, you seen this season of whatever? And then they'll be like, oh, yeah. And then boom, boom, boom. You start talking to them. You get the networking. And y'all became best of friends right then and there in that moment. So just be yourself. Don't be nervous. Go up to talk to people, stuff like that. Now, in life in general, that's difficult. Life is, that's difficult because, you got so many people out there. Some people don't want you to talk to them. Some people don't want you to come up to them. But just continue to be genuine and be a good person. And that's just how I take it as far as networking in life in general. Just be a good person, be yourself, and do that. Anybody else want to say anything on that?
I don't treat people like they're human. I swear. Mm-hmm. I've had conversations with like amazing big time creators, had no idea who they were. But they remember me because I just talked to them like they're a normal person, but like I just didn't actually know who they were. Yeah. I remember I was talking to this girl last year at Pokemon World. She's got like 15 million subscribers. Everyone knows who she is. Folks are swarming her. We're in the creator lounge, and they fed us. So we're eating sushi. And I was like, oh, that's a fire tattoo. I have a sleeve as well. And I showed her my sleeve. And she showed me her sleeve. And we started talking about tattoos and like keeping them moisturized in the Hawaii sun, going to Hawaii. And like everybody was like, he's talking to her like she's the normal. I was like, who is this? I didn't realize for like 2 or 3 weeks later. But just if you just be normal and just talk to people, like you can make a friend.
Yeah, that's it. Just be normal, talk to people. Like you said, treat them like a person, man. That's really what they want at the end of the day. Like a lot of them don't. Yeah, they know that they're, big time creators and stuff like that, but they really just want people to talk to them like a normal person, not just go up to them, ask for a picture and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that definitely made her day, or her weekend there, because it's like I had a normal, genuine conversation with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it can get strange out here.
Man, it can.
It's change.
Feedback for the con, honestly, I don't even. Panels ran smooth. I mean, they made sure people was out on time. I was there. I was actually there like about 20 minutes early for my panel. They made sure the other people got out of there on time. I mean, I personally, for this being my first DreamCon, I personally feel like they did almost everything right. The only issue is, and me and Def guy was talking about this a little earlier before stream, is the after parties, man. Like, can we? First off, why are we paying for the after party? We already done paid for parking to get there. We done paid for hotels. We done paid for XYZ. I mean, we had to pay for our badges as well with that, even though it was discounted, but still, like after party was sold out. And every unofficial after party you had to pay to get to as well. It was barely any free after party events to go to. And that's one thing when I go to a convention, I love to go to the after parties. I love just seeing people just be in a natural habitat, vibing out to some anime music, jamming and stuff like that. Yeah, they definitely gate the parties, man. I don't know why they gatekeep the parties, but they definitely did. But that's DreamCon. Next thing I need y'all to do for next year, please just make the party available for everybody. Make the party available for everybody. I think that would be good. Or I don't know, just do something about the party situation. I think that was because I couldn't get none of the parties because I was like sold out. I was like, oh man. Security did a good job because I was trying to get in. They was like, nah, you ain't got the right badge. No, hashtag make everybody party.
Everybody goddamn party.
Thanks. Everybody goddamn party.
It's hard. Look, now I feel like I'm on both sides, and I'll just say this real quick. I feel like I'm on both sides because like I've been there before they had after parties. I've been there when they first started having them. And then after like a certain point, it was like a 2019 or 2021 where it got so crowded. And this might have been like when people started catching,
Yeah.
And it was like people against the wall, like. I was like, maybe this is like people management or something. Like they gotta put a wall up, like a paywall. I don't know, but they were like, I know part of it is crowd control.
Yeah,
but man, like I don't know what it's gonna take, like to have a proper balance between the two. But I at least feel like it's people involved, creators and panelists and such press,
yeah, we should be able to, get first deals,
not trying to, put myself up there. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my little 2 cents again. How about you, say Rand?
So for the con, I think the one thing that was a lot was just there were so many overlapping events. It's a really good problem to have, but like I want to see Celebrity Dodgeball, but I knew that I had to be at a panel 2 hours early or an hour early to you know what I mean? So I think I like left Dodgeball so I could like go change clothes to be ready for the basketball game. But it was just so much jammed. And so I mean a lot of people's solution was like just don't sleep the entire weekend. And I was like, I don't work that way, buddy. I don't work that way, pal. So that was a solution that people talked about. I think that in addition to just being able to navigate the entire RSVP system a little bit better. The app was cool, but like the app had certain things that like wasn't like the event had certain things that weren't on the app, and then they would like slow drip it, like almost like DLC. Like they would, oh, okay, you can now RSVP for this thing, but if I would have known about it 4 days ago, I could have like already planned my entire trip. But because certain things were still being announced up until the actual panel, it was just a little bit more difficult. So I didn't like that. But all in all, I didn't have any like, as far as being a creator, they treat us well. If I go to a convention and they actually feed us, that's probably like top of the other thing. Because like when I go to PAX, PAX will give you like energy drinks, but they don't feed you. So you'll have some Monster Energy or not, excuse me, Red Bull or whoever's their sponsor for the weekend. This past weekend it was Red Bull. Or this past year, excuse me. So you'll have you some Red Bull, but you're gonna be hungry. If you go to DreamHack, you'll have you some cookies and some tea and some lemonade. So you're gonna be hungry and tired. But but like at Pokemon, they give us breakfast and lunch, and it's like sushi, like local. It'll be like some really nice food. And at DreamCon, they also did the same thing with having like decent food. They had like tapas from some local spot, and they also had something else that was like fire. I forgot what it was. Then they gave us a drink voucher, so we had drinks. So I had me a little Jack and Coke, and I had me a whiskey sour. So DreamCon probably is like at the top as far as like creator hospitality, but it was also their first year doing it, and it was like us creators mixed in with like industry people, because it was an industry bag, but like industry people, so like people who like King Vader was in the room, and I was like, oh my god, so you would have the same people like that in there with content creators who, me, I'm still growing, and people who've been in the game for 10 years. So I think that's why maybe the room was a little bit more sophisticated as a green room. But like I said, Pokemon does the same thing, but they don't give me free drinks. They ain't give me no liquor. So I got
ain't give me no Jack
top.
They give me no yak. They give me that yak. So I so DreamCon's at the top.
Okay, look, I like having the inside know on like, and not everybody gets this perspective of like understanding, because there's so many different levels of involvement with the con that, there's different types of feedback that could come from it in different ways. So this is the first time I've had a segment like this where I'm getting the perspective from you all as like growing creators and anime lovers, gamers, skaters. I see the wrestling in the background. Somebody was talking about that earlier. I was like, we got all types of stuff going and popping. So it's good to have the diversity and perspective and understanding, and I really appreciate y'all again so much for being on and sharing your wealth of knowledge.
I appreciate you for providing me.
Yes, absolutely. And everybody be sure to go support. Everybody support everybody. Okay. I appreciate y'all in the chat. And look, it's only up from here.
Yeah.
I'm a happy Sunbae.
Yeah.
Happy girl. And with that being said, y'all, it's been a great MCM. You know, will there be more in the future? I'm banking on it. We're going to see how we continue this forward, you know, and it's been wonderful. Thank you, W Strain. Have a blessed day. I love that.
The stream.
Saranghae, which means I love you in Korean. And like I always say, Sunbae out. Peace.
Peace.
Now take it easy.